Follow-up works. So this week we had a call on my team from a client that we first talked to in 2020. So it is early 2024. So that means it's been 3 to 3.5 years. And she said, you've been following up and I'm ready. How does my team do it? Wait for it. Wait for it. The first thing we do is to make sure that when a new prospective referral comes in, we're going to call that a lead, that we are on fire calling until we have some type of a disposition. Most people on average give up after 5 or 6 tries. How about you? How often do you give up on a lead that might not be responding? So I have a challenge for you is to keep calling. Keep calling, keep calling. If they're not saying no, they're still actually saying yes. Did you know that the average conversion actually happens between 12 and 18 times? I actually got this stat from Grant Cardone himself, who is actually the #1 salesperson in the world. That guy's amazing. He says actually 15, 18 times, and a touch is a call, a text, an email, all of it. So you have to do all of those things constantly until they respond to you. If they're not responding, guess what? It just means that they're not ready, and you have to continue to act more interested in them than they are in you. So back to what my team does for follow-up. So we follow up vigorously in the beginning until we get some type of a disposition. We also email them. We also text them. We do all of those different things. Now, once they tell us, hey, we're either ready to move forward, or sometimes people are on hold. So we have an actually really vigorous on hold program where we actually have a category in our database that's called on hold. And we call that list whenever their next follow-up date is. Let's say that the person is not ready for a year. So we kind of back the clock back and we say, okay, we're going to follow up with them in 8 months. Now, they still get my monthly emails. I send a monthly email campaign called a Mortgage Muse, and it just keeps people posted. I write an article about what the rates are doing, what values they're doing, and have any links that they might need. I also have classes. Every month I do a buyer's class. I do classes and I let them know in that email. Now, every quarter, my team stepped it up last year and we started together writing handwritten notes to those prospects that we have an address for that is on hold. In other words, we stepped it up, showing them that we're more interested in them than they are in us. So lo and behold, Candace this week called us after 3.5 years of us following up with her, showing her that we were really interested in her. So I challenge you to step up your follow-up, continue to call until they tell you no. It means that they're still saying yes. Good luck.